Oh my God, disrespect! Are you about to say ain't no bringing this brother back? This disrespect to Twitch.
I got tongue tied. I was going to say something else, but I got tongue tied. Hush up, co-host. Just read it out.
So what is it? Allison Holker shares devastating secret, reveals that she discovered Stephen Twitch boss drug addiction before his funeral, and Twitch's mom calls Allison Holker's drug claims misleading and hurtful. And a lot of this stuff, honestly, while checking out this topic, we felt like, why not keep to yourself? If your significant other, it wasn't even like, long-term boyfriend, it was his, you were his freaking wife, that was your husband, and whatever he was battling, whatever he did, whatever he was going through, where he allegedly took his own life, and you're gonna try to out him on all of his mishaps, it just seems like, why, like what are you trying to prove? Like what is the purpose of releasing
She's
this
trying
information?
to embrace the light.
They have like all children together. Like,
Yeah.
what
Two.
is like? I hate, like, she's trying to sell a book. She's done all kinds of dirty dealings. We're gonna get into it. We have a video clip, right? Do you want to play that first?
Yeah, we got a video clip right here of Allison, the widow wife, Holker,
She's a little Holker.
the widow wife, basically talking about basically finding out about her husband's addiction in different situations. Now, this is just sick, disgusting. Cover your ears if you are sensitive. We will come back with some more juicy details as soon as the clip is over with. Then we got some more gossip.
Had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems, and it's something that I kind of have been like, where was I involved in this? And I had to take some steps for myself to realize, like, I was able to help one, and I wish I could have been that for the other. But it's also not my job to do that. There was a moment I was with one of my really dear friends, and we were cleaning out the closet and picking out an outfit for him for the funeral. And it was a really triggering moment for me because there was a lot of things I discovered in our closet that I did not know existed. And it was very alarming to me to learn that there was so much happening that I had no clue. So it was a really scary moment in my life to figure that out. But it also helped me process that he was going through so much. And he was hiding so much, and there must have been a lot of shame in that. And he was wrestling with a lot inside himself. A moment I was with one of my really dear friends, and we were cleaning out the closet and picking out an outfit for him for the funeral. And it was a really triggering moment for me because there was a lot of things I discovered in our closet that I did not know existed. And it was very alarming to me to learn that there was so much happening that I had no clue. So it was a really scary moment in my life to figure that out. But it also helped me process that he was going through so much. And he was hiding so much, and there must have been a lot of shame in that. And he was wrestling with a lot inside himself, and he was trying to self-medicate and cope with all those feelings because he didn't want to put it on anyone. Because he loved everyone so much. He didn't want other people to take on his pain. But it was very alarming and scary to find those things and have never known.
Exactly, have never known. Exactly, and have never known. And I mean, it's just crazy. She just said like he was fighting through things that he didn't want people to know about, and as soon as he passed away, guess what? She gonna let everybody know about it. Now, I mean, this is just
sorry,
what you say?
No, I'm just saying it's messed up. I don't understand like why you would do this. It just seems like everything we hear about her just paints her in a worse and worse light. And her whole thing is like, I don't know what to do. Like, what do you expect me to do? Like, I was going off advice, and it's like, this doesn't even seem like decisions that you would make off of advice. Like, I don't know who would advise you to act this way. And it just seems like everything that we've heard allegedly makes her seem like a terrible person. But what do you think?
I mean, yeah, I definitely feel like she's a terrible person. I mean, like the simple fact that the husband took his life the way that he did. He drove to like a whole nother hotel, did it, and then like she ended up getting a phone call and finding out that way. She basically going through his stuff, finding his diary, going through his journal, and finding all his dark secrets and not telling his parents about it. I mean, like, yeah, that is quite crazy. Like the simple fact that like you found his diary, you know about everything that's going on in his life that he basically written down, and you won't tell the family, and the only way the family will be able to find out is by basically reading a book. Like, that's just utterly disrespect. And then on top of that, like, people are talking about how she's making everybody sign an NDA to basically go see the body and then go to the funeral because, you know, she's afraid that people are going to take money and try to monetize and try to tell their story of how they knew Twitch, Stefan, how they knew Twitch and how he basically healed somebody in their life. That's messed up. Like, how you going to tell me I can't tell you about my friend? Like, my friend and how he impacted my life, I can't write about that. But since you're the wife, you feel like you got authority and you can write it. Like, no.
Well, it's just messed up that she had everyone sign an NDA to go to a funeral. Like, I don't know. Like, this dude wasn't the freaking president. Like, he was on the Ellen
Michael
show.
Jackson.
Like, calm the F down.
Exactly.
So it doesn't seem like you're giving this dude like presidential status. Like, everyone's got to sign an NDA. No one can have their phones. Like, we don't want anyone taking pictures. You know, of him in his casket.
Anybody,
and you know, I understand that no one ever wants that, but it just seems like she's like, well, we've had him sign NDAs before with parties, which is kind of weird because it's like, what part of parties are you throwing that you're needing your parents to sign NDA? And one, if you're throwing that type of party, was it a party you would really want to invite your parents to?
Exactly.
It all seems very odd.
Exactly.
I mean, to be honest, it seems completely odd. It seems like something that might be a movie years later from on when we really find out the truth, but very weird. It seems like Get Out, and this is all allegedly, and I have zero proof, but I don't know. It seems like a Get Out situation where, I don't know, she did something foul, and I just feel like she's played this game crazy where she's basically monetized his life and death with him passing away, with her being the only person to be able to write a story or do an interview about him. And even if his family members do an interview or a story, that all money goes to her. And then she made a charity in his name where, of course, she's going to work for the charity and probably draw a salary.
Yeah.
Where she's going to basically keep all the money. So it's not really like the picture that she paints it to be. That's the vibes that I'm getting. But
evil white lady. Evil white lady.
I don't know. Is she white?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. She's probably Italian.
She might be like half something else, like white and Mexican or something.
She could be something like that, but just an evil person. I mean,
regardless, she's evil.
Exactly. Regardless, she's an evil person. Like, she can monetize this, they can't monetize this. The fact that, I mean, what the family speaks about her, like the mom and the brothers and the other family members speak about this. They everything they say about it does sound quite fishy. Like, how you been with Twitch for at least over 15 or over 13 years. Then as soon as he passes away, just a year and a half later, you posted on Instagram with you and a whole new person. And then like you got this old tell-all book, and you want to name the tell-all book my story of love, loss, and embracing the light. What light are you embracing? Like, you telling all this man's information about him being things as a kid, him going through his addiction.
That's crazy too.
Like why would you
allegedly finding out stuff about him being assaulted as a young person, and you want to reveal that to the world? It just seems like all foul stuff. Like,
it's her journey. It's her journey in healing. That's how she's putting it in the book. I mean, it's crazy that she twists the words like that.
Something ever happens to you, co-host, knock on wood, we don't hope that. Mm-hmm. But I'm writing a book about all of your misdealings.
We gotta sign you an NDA,
and that's gonna be my way of healing.
Nah, you gotta sign an NDA.
I remember when my co-host fell.
Nah,
when he was drunk.
And that's the thing, like, all this stuff that she's saying, the fact that she's not showing the mom, she's not showing the parents. I mean, she's not showing the mom, she's not showing the brothers, the other friends. Like, you can be making all this.
See the book beforehand.
Yeah, you can be making all this stuff. Like, you can make all this stuff up. He's not here to basically debunk any of the stuff at all. All you got is yourself, and you got your daughter. I mean, of course, and she's not gonna say anything like my mom's lying.
Well, yeah, most of the kids are too young, and then the daughter was her daughter from somebody else.
Yeah,
right?
basically
the oldest daughter, and so she's gonna go with what the mom says. She's still way too young to know any better.
Exactly. It's just an ugly situation, and then to make matters even worse, on the next slide here, we basically have another member of Twitch's family. Some people saying it's his brother. I mean, maybe one of his close best friends, I would say, but that's nonetheless. So it looks like Twitch's brother exposes alleged conversation. Basically alleged conversation of her.
So is he talking to her, or is he listening in to a conversation where someone else is talking to her? So basically, it sounds more like that.
No, he's the one that's talking. He talked, okay. And I mean, I don't agree with recording phone conversations, but I guess that's what happens a lot in Hollywood. People do that.
Everybody does it.
So like, he's talking to her and basically like getting her to he's basically like gaslighting her to say more and say more and say more, and she basically like spills the beans. So we gonna play the video right here. Basically her basically admitting.
It's just crazy because she's supposed to be hurting and she's already monetized this quick and already got a new dude. Like, it just seems like foul
It's fishy.
play.
I feel like this.
Like, comment, subscribe if you think it's foul play.
Exactly.
Think.
Listen to
Actually think.
I got you. I got that. I told you, girl.
Make his mama sign an NDA
I told
to
you.
see his body.
Listen to this.
Listen, you actually think that it is cool to make his mama sign an NDA to see his body?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my
and
God.
I would do it again. I would do it again every single day for the rest of my life if I needed to.
Crazy.
To see his
I would do
body.
it again and again and again.
Why would she need to sign an NDA to see his
I think
body?
He's great. But also, I don't understand how y'all don't understand that Stevens even asked her to do it.
He didn't ask her to sign.
I would do it again. I would do it again every single day for the rest of my life if I needed to.
You hear that? You hear that?
Crazy.
Again and again and again.
Why would she need to sign an NDA to see his
I think
body?
he's great. But also, I don't understand how y'all don't understand.
I got your ass. I told you. I told
He
you.
didn't ask her to sign an NDA to see his body.
What's this?
Do you understand what I'm
Also,
saying?
Did anyone,
I'm saying.
did anyone ever tell you?
He didn't ask
In
her. He
a
knew he was
party.
going to die.
An NDA for a party.
Listen to this.
NDAs for a party.
And asking his mother to
No.
sign an NDA.
It's not the same thing. I have had the NDA to go to the funeral. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I just said Stevens asked her, have to sign an NDA. No. Did you know this?
That's different than signing an
And that,
NDA.
no, that came from Steven.
I'm asking you. You would never post a picture of Steven in the thing, right? Right?
Yeah, but I'm also in the industry and I know that. And also, I don't know all the
She's
people
in the
that were in that
industry.
way. By the way,
How's she in the industry?
She was a judge on Dancing with the Stars. I think she's a judge on
No,
that.
I'm not trying to set you up. I'm asking you. You would never post a picture of Steven in the thing, right? So if you say you wouldn't, why would you think that Connie would do that? That's what I'm asking you.
I was also going off of advice from people. So I don't know. I've never done this before. I don't know why everyone expects me to have done this before. But also, just so you know, by the way, meanwhile, do you know that Steven has asked Connie to sign an NDA before? This was not her first time signing an NDA. I don't know if you knew this.
I mean, I've signed NDAs before. I think it's more.
Connie had to sign an NDA to go to one of our parties. Did you know this?
That's different than signing an
And
NDA.
no. That came from Steven. And Steven wasn't like, don't make my mom have to sign an NDA. No. Connie had to
Allison,
sign an NDA
I'm saying, no.
for Steven to come to a party, and Steven asked her to sign it.
Allison, I'm saying.
So okay, so basically she was on So You Think You Can Dance, Dancing with the Stars, High School Musical, and Hit the Floor. She also hosted Disney Fairy Tales Wedding.
Can't be getting with them
her
girls in
late
showbiz.
husband. Exactly. Can't be getting with these girls in showbiz. I mean, this is just nasty work. I mean, nasty work. Basically you see what she was doing. She was basically trying to say, she was basically trying to equivalate like, oh well, he made his mom sign a whole bunch of NDAs before, but that was to a party. Now you making her sign an NDA to see her son basically get buried for the last time. And if she didn't sign it, then what you was gonna do? Like not let his mama see her?
Not let his mom go to the funeral.
That
seems crazy, and it's crazy that they already have a history of her signing NDAs, and it's like, what type of parties are you having where your parents have to sign NDAs? Like, what could you possibly do at a party that you need to be that private about, that you have to guarantee people by contract, your own blood by contract, which should already have your back? So if it's something a little weird or if you're sharing something a little bit off, that they should want to keep private anyway, but that you're having to legally bind these people to even go to a party. Like, that's not weird to y'all? Comment down below if that's not weird to y'all.
exactly.
Like, that's weird to me.
It's definitely weird to me. It's weird to me also. This whole situation is strange. I just can't
Smells
wait.
foul.
Exactly. I can't wait to let Twitch just rest. You know, all prayers go out to everybody, his family. I mean, even to the crazy white lady.
It's a shame because we found out that Ellen DeGeneres was a jerk, so she probably didn't help his mental. I don't know how nice she was to his. It always seemed like she liked him, but you never know behind closed doors.
And allegedly his wife over there cheating on him.
Wife maybe cheating.
How you a year and a half later you posted on Instagram? So that means you had to be dating at least a year before you.
She probably didn't feel. No, what's crazy? I bet you, Coast. I bet you said it was a year and a half before she posted him. I bet you that she didn't even feel comfortable posting him right away. That she was probably messing with him for 6 months. So I bet like she only took a year off before she went after a new man.
He's only been passed away for 2 years, a year and a half. She only grieved for 6 months.
That's what I'm saying.
13
I bet
years?
it was like that.
You go with a lady, you marry somebody, take care of somebody that has a whole different kid by somebody else. Take care of that kid, raise that kid, then have 2 more kids by her, and she can't wait longer than 6 months.
That's crazy. That's absolutely
and you
wild.
want to walk around preaching like I'm for mental health. 6 months,
and she's trying to monetize everything and block out the family.
And you got a whole book now, man. This is crazy, man.
I don't know. It's just my opinion. This lady seems like the devil.
She is. See, it's exactly. But I mean, hey. This is what happens when you marry crazy people. But hey, man,
when you marry snow bunnies,
exactly,
evil snow bunnies.
I didn't want to say it.
Evil snow bunnies are on the loose. It's winter time and they're on the
Pirates of the Caribbean. Dude, told you that.
It was a Get Out, right?
Yep, Get Out.
That was a crazy movie.
Or what's the name for Pirates of the Caribbean? What's his name again? Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp's whole situation.
Crazy. MGK, him
but
and his girlfriend situation.
It just seems so weird. Like you never know. Like they say, same thing with Robin Williams. Allegedly took his own life. It's just seen people that seem like so happy, so full of life, so jokingly. Like Twitch was always in the best of spirits on the Ellen show. Like I never really watched the Ellen show that much, but like you'd randomly catch it on TV, especially since it's been on TV for so many years, and he was always super cool in it. So it just seems weird. Like. He never seemed like someone that you think that would be in that mind space that could take their own life. But, RP to Twitch. Best of luck to his children. And I don't know, just comment down
Prayers
below
and wishes.
if you think there's some type of
foul play
here.
But speaking of